269. Anybody know what the significance of that number is?
Matthew would.
Matthew,
Know how he loves those milestones.
Got anything for 269, buddy?
Sounds like it's a cubic number. I'm making that up. It probably isn't. No, I got nothing.
Nothing? Anybody? 269.
I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure Troy's about to be like, that's right, Matthew. It's a cubic number. Bottle cap.
You win, nerd.
It is not a cube. It is not a perfect cube.
Okay. It's something relevant.
It's a Mersenne Prime.
Oh. It's a Mersenne Prime.
269 is the number of weeks we released content uninterrupted before we missed a week.
Well, on this feed. We still released content.
We released content, but on this
network.
feed, for the first time in 269 weeks, we didn't release content. And do you know why? Do you know what it took? Organ damage. It took organ damage inside of me to actually not. I mean, I'm saying hours before the stream, I'm like, I think I can pull it off. I think I can do it. Gotta keep the streak alive.
I haven't told you this yet, but when you texted us and were emailing back and forth about I'm not sure, I don't know, I texted Matthew privately to say, I hope Troy knows that I think it would be foolhardy if he went forward with this. And then, luckily, your organs took over. Organs take the wheel.
They made the decision for you.
Let's be honest, it's still pretty dumb, me being here tonight live, but I can't stop. This business, I gotta run
let me read you
itself.
the actual text.
Oh God!
I want to let Troy know that I would find. Hold on. I want to let Troy know that I would actually find his participation this evening to be foolhardy.
Was that a group text that I wasn't on?
No, just to Matthew.
Just a Matthew text.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why wouldn't you just text Troy that you think he's being foolhardy?
But do you remember his long story about his teacher and his master's class telling him we never take days off in grad school? He would have given me some old like Vince Lombardi speech about play like a champion today and all this crap. I also don't want to make him feel bad because I know he would just do it because he's dedicated to his craft.
It was the hardest decision I made in a long time. Just because it's one of those things. You get a streak going like that. You got to keep the streak hot. You know, I knew that at some point. Actually, no. I assumed we'd never miss a week. With the pandemic, it's hard because we're going live. But I was just. The fact that I was even able to record an Instagram message to try and explain why we couldn't go live is astounding. But this all happened because I bumped my fucking elbow because of an elbow bump. This is what happens when you get old. You're like, I stubbed my toe and dead 2 weeks later. I bumped
sepsis.
my elbow on the wall, and I was like, "Fuck, that really hurt." My wife's like, "You're all right?" I'm like, "No." And then a couple minutes later, I'm like, "I'm all right now," but that really hurt. This was like 6.5 weeks ago. I woke up in the middle of the night that night, like, "Oh my God, what is this excruciating pain?" Let it go a couple days. Finally, I just went to urgent care. They were like, yeah, it looks like you got a little bursitis there, like your bursa sac, olecranon bursa just explode. That we're going to, just take some Advil, ice it up. I'm sure you'll be fine. A couple days later, I'm not fine. So I go in there and see a sports medicine doctor, and she's like, I think what happened is you got an infection in there. I'm going to give you some antibiotics. I'm like, I'm allergic to penicillin. She's like, all right, I'm going to give you something else. Take these for a couple weeks, 2 weeks, come back and see.
Was she like, all right, I'm going to give you something else? Side eye.
All right, let me look at my personal stash. You came up, you handed me pills. I didn't even have to go to CVS. So I start taking this medication. A couple weeks later, I'm still not 100%. She's like, you know what? I'm going to send you infectious diseases. Let them take a look at you. And he's like, we gotta do an ultrasound in there. Make sure everything's all right. Make sure the infection getting in the bone. In the meantime, I'm going to put you on an IV. So they're shooting me full of antibiotic directly into the vein to try and kill this infection in my elbow before it gets into the bone. And then when he finished, he's like, you know what? Let's take more of that oral antibiotic for a week. Well, 5 or 6 days into taking that for, at this point, I'm taking this oral antibiotic for almost 3 weeks. I feel like I got hit by a fucking truck. I think I have COVID. I'm like, this is awful. Flu-like symptoms. My wife's at work. I'm alone with Archer. I'm like, please come home. And it just got worse. And then it started to get a little bit better. And I get
come home.
I get on the horn with the infectious disease doctor, and he's like, stop taking the Bactrim. Stop taking that. I think that's what the reaction is. And I'm like, okay. So I stopped taking that, and then a couple days later, I'm still not feeling great. My stomach's hurting. Everything I eat, horrible. Well, come to find out, the antibiotic wreaked havoc on my liver and gave me what's known as cholestatic hepatitis, which is, you see, hepatitis, I'm like, oh, so you're gonna, that shortened your life. It just means inflammation of the liver. And then the cholestatic part is like, if you look, the whites of my eyes are yellow. I'm all jaundiced like a fucking newborn.
Yeah. You look like a guy.
Dark yellow. I'm a disaster.
You look like a guy we're like playing cards with in a saloon in like the old west. It's like yellow eyes.
The internet was abuzz for weeks about Michael Jordan's eyes during the Chicago Bulls documentary.
Just like that.
Because they would cut to beautiful young Michael Jordan, like flying through the air with perfect teeth and skin and eyes, and then they cut back to him drinking a scotch with just like yellow whites of his eyes, and it was really weird. That's not that's not so bad. Yeah. You're good.
I figured I'd always get liver damage, but I thought it would be cirrhosis, the traditional alcoholic damage. Not like an allergic reaction to an antibiotic. So
I am bumping your elbow.
I am still, it's all because I bumped my elbow. It's nothing else. And I'm still heavily on the mend. I'm getting blood tests every 2 days, but today is the first day that I've started to feel like myself. And even though I have a lot of symptoms, and the itching is the worst part because of this bilirubin buildup in my body. I feel like I can go live 4 nights in a row on Twitch.
Is that what the doctor recommended?
That's what they said.
I want to do 16 straight hours of live content in 4 straight days. Is that good for my liver, for my enlarged liver?
I think that's what he meant by just take it easy. My birthday next week. Can I even have a drink? My liver's about to fall out my asshole. Anyways, but I wanted to update
you're not the first to run afoul of old Billy Rubin.
Billy Rubin. He does sound like quite a card.
It sounds like a mob hit from the 70s. It sounds like the lead of an article about a guy who's ratting out the mob.
Yeah.
What's most unfortunate is my yellow complexion really makes Matthew look like a ghost.
You lost weight, though.
I did, yeah. I dropped about 14 pounds in a week, which I'm sure is healthy.
You look as slender and yellowed as an Olympic athlete.
It's like I'm one good bout of hepatitis away from my goal weight.
Can I just tell you how angry that makes me? I've recently just tallied it up. I'm like 63 pounds down, and I did it the fucking hard way. Working out every day. I could have just gotten bursitis. Hold on, I'm going to hit my elbow.
And have it, just steamroll into liver damage. And then you'll find food repulsive. And eat just one piece of toast a day for a few days. Anyways, I feel like I'm crawling back to myself, but every day is different. I mean, we recorded last night, and I was definitely not at 100%. Today is the closest that I've felt to normal. Fingers crossed I'll be on the mend. But I wanted to update the Naish and let you know what's going on, because it would take organ failure for us not to do a show.
Welcome back, Troy.
Hey,
welcome back.
Good to be back.
Yeah, and you picked a good one. You picked a good one to come back for. Man, is it going to be a stream tonight?
It's a good time for you to kind of feel a little bad for me because of what I'm about to do to this party. You kind of be like, oh, I don't want to. I know Troy's going through something. I don't want to be really mad when he wipes out my character that I love. But that's for sure going down tonight in sort of no uncertain terms. I've been looking at this encounter, and I'm like, how did they expect a group of level 4s to not walk out of there with at least 1 or 2 deaths? Like you said last week, these are obviously you rolled a very high knowledge arcana check to know everything you need to know about these guys, and I told you their names. They're Necrophidiuses, and you're like, oh shit! I ran a campaign where you fought 1 of those, and I was like, they're dead. There's 2 of these things. Bless you, Matthew. Pale-faced fool. You go into the Midnight Mirror and you think it's going to be a cakewalk. And the first thing you do is you walk into a crypt and two necrophidians come up.
I know, it's so funny. It comes so late in the episode, and you're just moving along, and you want to find something cool, and I got all caught up in the environment, and I just didn't do. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm dazed, but there's so many things that I didn't do that I should have done, like knowing that you're going into an extremely dangerous place. I should have taken another one of those blood boil pills to up my initiative. I should have changed shape. I mean, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking. I was just like in the zone. But I should have gone into my werebat form and boosted some stuff. Like, it's just silly.
Anybody else have any regrets about what they did choose to do? You didn't get a lot of choices. We're not even through the first round. There was a surprise.
Yeah,
round.
None of it would have mattered where we are right now, but just bothered me in the re-listen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a weird room, weird shaped room. They got the jump on you. Only two of you got to act, and then one of them does the Dance of Death, which dazzles Alfonso and the Crystal Ghost. Crystal Ghost for 3 rounds, Alfonso for 5. The second one bites Karazor. It's got to have the best fortitude save of the group here as a fighter, and he fails his save and is paralyzed for the maximum number of rounds, 1d4, and he's bottlenecked the whole friggin' hallway here. So I posted this earlier on all our social media, a picture of my initiative tracker. You got Necrophidius 1, Necrophidius 2. It's Brayven's turn next. And then Alfonso can't do anything, the Crystal Ghost can't do anything, and Karazor can't do anything. And then they go again. So I don't want to say whatever happens right now is 100% Grant's fault. But I think it's safe to say Grant holds all of your fate in his hands, more so than I. Grant, I've talked enough about my illnesses. I think it's time we just jump right in. We're back in the Midnight Mirror. We've had a little break. What a week off it was. What do you want to do, buddy? What does Brayven want to do in this situation?
Well, can I ask a question before I decide?
You know what? I'm in a giving mood. Go for it.
I can't even see. Oh, there's the map. This map is so big. Troy made this map so big. I thought he was on a separate page. Apologies.
Big map.
Seeing what's in front of him, seeing this bottleneck, Brayven is going to take a 5-foot step.
You sure about that?
Yep. Immediately behind Alfonso, and he's going to use an ability he has never used before that he did not
Now's the time.
unveil last time we leveled up. He is going to summon kinetic cover along the line between the Necrophidius and Karazor, granting total cover. Total, absolute cover. It's a physical kinetic barrier.
Wow.
Wow. What is this nonsense called? What?
It is
you
called
made up?
Kinetic Cover. It is a utility wild talent. As a standard action, you call up elemental matter to defend yourself and your allies from attacks. As a standard action, you can select one face of a square within 30 feet of you and move elemental matter to block that face, providing total cover in that direction. And it is a melee attack, and the entire line in between any melee attacks towards Karazor will be covered.
That's incredible. That's so perfect.
That's insanely perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. That
perfect
is,
bottleneck.
regardless of what happens, that is bottle cap worthy.
Thank you.
Cap for Grant.
Wow.
Holy
Grant cap.
moly. That's a Grant cap.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to look up cover real quick because it's still something that we dance around getting it right. But am I correct in that you cannot make an attack against a target that has total cover?
Like if it has total cover through like one point in the square, it's possible, but this is an entire face of a square.
You say that it grants him total cover, right?
Correct.
You cannot make an attack against a target that has total cover. So you
That's amazing.
very likely saved him from a full round attack, coup de grace, or another bite coming from the other thing. Absolutely huge. Absolutely bottle cap worthy.
Thanks, Grant.
No problemo.
But there's another part to this.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only going to save us for one round.
Yeah, do you want to? Is because if you keep reading, a creature who strikes the cover can easily destroy it.
Oh,
But still,
Yeah, so one could take it out, and the other one still can't coup de grace, though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, no. Remember the shape of this room may help you because they can't really they can't share that space.
Well done, Grant. Well, you bought us one round.
Buy a
I
round.
think there'd be one round.
I am hoping that the rest of the crew can come up with some ranged attacks, and I'm just going to keep on kinetic covering till the sun rises.
Now, when you say the rest of the crew in ranged attacks, you mean in the 4 rounds when they get to act again?
You are aware of the situation, right, Grant? The tactical situation?
Yeah.
The facts on the ground, as they are relayed to us at this particular moment, are grim, to say the least.
I like the way you put it. You were like, because you basically were saying, "I've done my part."
Right, exactly. You're
Now
welcome.
it's up to the dazzled, paralyzed party to see how badly they want to live.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
And he's left. He's left.
Grant's-
That was my interpretation. Let's keep moving along here. You took a
and
5 foot.
sorry, just so I'm clear, Grant, what you were saying there is this is an ability that has no limited uses per day. You can do it over and over, so you can keep that up during this combat.
Yeah, I would have to expend a standard action every time in doing so, however.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, okay.
I mean, I'm going to watch them kill you all, but...
Grant's like, I mean, I could save everyone and save the day, but it would cost me one standard action every round.
I mean, I'm going to get an itchy trigger finger eventually, Matthew. I'm going to have to fire at these things.
Don't say itchy.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
All right, moving right along. It's Alfonso's turn. We'll take away 1 round of your dazed.
4 left.
4 left. Crystal Ghost, take away 1 round of your dazed. We have 2 rounds left. And then Karazor is paralyzed for 4 rounds. We'll make that a 3. In that initiative order, Alfonso, Crystal Ghost, and Karazor, walk me through your headspace here. Alfonso?
What?
What's going on? You're dazed?
like I'm pretty sure that's what's going on in his head right now.
Crystal Ghost, anything more creative?
I think that you would not have the mental faculties to be that concentrated in your thoughts. So the Crystal Ghost's mental space is filled with something along the lines of,
We've got and that. What about Karazor? Karazor, they've got some mental stuff going on. You're just physically paralyzed. Your brain is still cooking. What are you thinking?
I think Karazor feels an odd sense of calm as all agency has been removed from him. He knows that it's in all likelihood he's going to die, but there's nothing he can do. So he's just sort of looking back over his life and a little melancholy at the loves half loved and the hillbillies half insulted. All the missed opportunities that he left on the table. But he's just kind of waiting for that hammer to fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
It's a very evolved viewpoint, Karazor.
He's surprised himself. As a natural coward, he's a little surprised that he's taking it in such a sanguine manner. But there you are.
All right. It is top of the 2nd round. And it is Necrophidius 1 and Necrophidius 2's turn. The one standing right in front of Karazor here, you're saying it can, as a standard action, attack the cover and break the cover, but it doesn't hit Karazor. It just uses up his action.
Right.
Correct. It is like, well, you could technically miss. It's AC 5 and 2 hit points. So
Okay.
And doesn't it have hardness 5?
I believe so.
I'm sure that they can overcome that pretty easily. But
Yeah. Hardness 0, AC 5, 2 hit points.
oh, AC 5. That's what.
You know what's great about this module is it's in Hero Lab. So over the last week, I was like, you know what? I think this is in Hero Lab, and now I have all my my monsters in the H Lab. It's going to attack that cover. Let's see. Hey, a natural 1 could happen.
That would be amazing.
Instead is a 21 total.
That's higher.
That's higher than that's 20 higher than a natural one. For 7 points of damage.
Gone. Poof.
Gone.
Gone. Poof. It will then.
There's something going on in the chat. It says it's 2 HP per level, Grant.
Oh, yes, per kineticist level. Yes, you're exactly right. I'm so
That means
sorry.
8 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still up.
It's still up.
I can also have.
Maybe if you weren't so weak, Calavale.
I can also have a number of covers in existence equal to my Constitution modifier plus half my kineticist level. So that's, I believe, 7? But I don't think I could. It doesn't say anything about having multiple on the same face, which is what I would have liked to have done. But it seems cheesy to have, like, it doesn't make sense to stack.
Yeah, all you could do is kind of box him in.
Yeah.
Which may not be the worst decision.
That's a cool ability.
Yeah.
If you're like, to protect somebody, you start boxing them in and kinetic cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Did not expect that. And, I'm going to say that as long as that's there, this creature cannot take that diagonal move around
That
this
makes
corner
sense.
here.
It's actual elemental matter there. It's a wall of water.
Had I broken it, I was going to move this dude here and then slide this guy up and just do a regular attack against Karazor. But instead, he is going to stand right there. And then the other one's going to delay its turn.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Karazor lives another round. One more round.
I mean, if this was just if it was everyone was one square forward, and I had that longer hallway to have them both come in, that would help. But so you're telling me this thing has 6 hit points left on it?
It has one.
1 hit point. Okay, hardest fire. Oh man! All right. Moving in order. It's Brayven's turn.
Brayven is going to reach out, and he sees that his kinetic barrier withstood the blow of the creature. And he got the sense that the creature was unable to attack twice because of his canny eyesight and also the GM telling us his plan. He is then going to use the wild talent again to summon another kinetic wall immediately behind that necrophidius so that your plan will not work even if he breaks that wall.
So you put one right behind him and box him in.
Yes, indeed, I do.
Okay.
Amazing, Grant.
I'm not giving you another bottle cap, but damn, that's good, Grant.
That's awesome.
But as soon as he said that plan, I was like, oh, I really hope Grant does exactly what you just did.
You get a Matthew bottle cap there. Effectively useless.
I just thought things.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, this ability is so unbelievably perfect. This character is so ridiculous.
It's also unbelievably perfect for this room.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
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 In
All right,
this
you're not out of the
particular
woods yet,
situation.
but things have changed considerably. There's hope where there was not hope before. It is Alfonso's turn. Alfonso now goes to 3 rounds of days left. Crystal Ghost goes to only 1 more round of days. Karazor goes to 2 more rounds of paralyzed. Top of the next round, the one who is trapped in the box will take an attack on that wall, and if he hits it, he will destroy it. Actually, no, minimum damage would equal the hardness. So let's try here. First to hit, natural 1.
Oh my God.
I got 1 attack, and I natty 1'd it.
Is it a named creature?
God.
This is ridiculous.
It's not a named creature, but it doesn't matter, right? A fumble's a fumble.
Fumble's a fumble.
Yeah. So what do you
Oh
got?
my God. A fumble's a fumble?
Fumble's a fumble, right? For not a named creatures get crits. Everybody gets fumbles.
Yeah.
My name's Ned, the Necrophidius.
Ned the Necrophidius. Oh,
Cannot
man.
believe I just rolled that 1.
This is my sister Nelly.
Ned and Nelly, we kill people.
We paralyze them and then we eat them.
All right, let's see. All right, this one from Robert in Owensboro, Kentucky. Firestarter.
Ooh.
You blow your enemy's arm. Your blow causes your enemy's armor. Sorry. All right, let's just say this. Your blow on the wall causes sparks to ignite a fire in your square. You take 1d6 fire damage and catch on fire.
Oh my God.
Each round until extinguished, you must spend a move action to put out the fire by rolling on the ground or through other means like water. It's
Why
weird that
did
it's a
I
water
catch
wall.
fire? What happened? I just spontaneously catch fire?
No, in the fumble, it's you hit the armor and it causes a spark that ignites a fire in your
All
square.
right, so it hits this kinetic material, and it is enough
which is
to-
water.
Which is water.
I hate these things, man.
Well,
I'm done
maybe-
with them.
There's some
I'm done.
kerosene nearby.
He
Or
hit
it's like
it-
he scrapes the floor trying to hit it, or something.
He hit it so precisely that he split hydrogen atoms off from the oxygen atoms.
There we
And
go.
the oxygen both exploded.
See, we
Man.
just need to think. We just need to workshop it a little bit. We knew we were going to get there.
Yeah.
Not going to miss these fumbles.
Yes,
So
gotcha.
what is it? I take 1d6 points of fire damage.
Yeah, and you're on fire.
All right.
Welcome
Take
back,
1
Troy.
point of fire damage. I should have just stayed sick. 1 point of fire damage. That'll bypass his DR. That is the first damage any of these have taken, by the way. And I'm on fire. Yeah. Let me get an image of fire here so we don't forget. There it is. Okay. The other one will then step up and attack the new kinetic wall. I'm switching d20s. I shouldn't have been using the green one. It sucks. Jeepers, almost another. That's a 10 to hit. So he hits it for 9 points of damage.
Gone.
It's gone. Okay.
Backdraft shoots out, blows him up.
All right. So that one needed one more. Yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. It's back to Brayven's turn. Brayven, you got a horse.
It's done now. Now it's like you can't beat him now. He's edged you out.
Yeah. Brayven is going to resummon.
It's like a chess game. You
Resummon
can't-
that wall.
Yeah.
Resummon behind him.
Yep. In the same place it was.
Behind him? Oh, right, because the other one's still up because that's natural one. Oh, my God.
All right. How many of these do you have per day?
It says 7 at a time, really. We can limit it to 7 total. This is my third one. But I don't see anything about. I think
It doesn't say per day, I guess.
Yeah, it's a wild talent. So it's the same as using a water blast. I'm just bending. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm bending the water kinetically to do something else than a water blast. So I don't have a limited number of water blasts. I think it's just the number I can keep active at the same time.
I mean, it makes sense to me. It seems pretty balanced. Okay, then Alfonso goes to 2 rounds of dazed left. Crystal Ghost now uses up her last round of being dazed, and Karazor goes to only 1 remaining round of paralyzed. This is unbelievable.
One more round. Come on.
Wait, so the Crystal Ghost is now not dazed.
Yes.
That was her last round of being dazed. So now,
Yeah,
she's
but now she's not dazed.
Yeah.
Should there be an AOO or something like that? She's not dazed.
Yeah, she can act if something.
I can take the day's
triggers.
condition off my sheet.
That's the big win for Matthew.
I get
all
to
right,
do something.
Back to this next round here. I'm going to try and break this barrier one more time. Absolutely unbelievable luck. Okay, that hit for a 15, and you said there's only 1 point of damage. I do 9 points of damage, so that barrier is broken.
But it doesn't matter. Do you
And I
take damage
take-
from being on fire?
I take 2 points of fire damage.
Do you want to? I'm trying to find the rules. I can't find the rules.
It's 1d6 every round.
Well, you can try putting the fire out.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, 1d6 every round if you don't want
Slowly
to put it
burn
out.
to death.
I mean, now the bad news is we now actually have to fight them, which sounds like it's going to be, incredibly dangerous.
It's not great. The other one attacks the new wall. 21 to hit, and does. Ooh, this might not break it. 6 points of damage.
2 points left.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so ridiculous.
Okay, big round here. It's Brayven's turn. Brayven, the back wall is still up. The front wall is gone now.
Yeah, Brayven will summon another wall immediately in front of the creature that's on fire. In order to get his companions the time they need to regroup, maybe kind of get up in a circle on the other side of the door to hit them all at the same time, kind of like bully style. It'll be great.
I'm in a glass case of emotion. Just burning alive.
I feel when I'm coming out of here with a kill. I'll tell you right now. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm coming out with a kill.
I got to be honest with you. I don't see it, bud. I don't see it.
Well, I'll figure it out. Alfonso goes to dazed for 1 round, and now it is the Crystal Ghost turn.
All right. Here's what the Crystal Ghost would like to do.
Yeah, walk me through it.
I would like to use my entire round to grab Karazor and drag him to the other side of this door.
I'm pretty sure you can't. What you want to try and do is reposition him, which is
a grapple
combat
position.
Yeah, it's a combat maneuver, and then I think if you succeed next round, you can reposition. Only because you have to walk up to him, grapple him, and then next round you maintain the grapple and then attempt to reposition him.
Well, I don't need to move to. I don't need to move to get him. So that I'm already standing right behind him.
Oh, you're right there. I'm sorry. I thought you were in the back there. That's Brayven. Yeah. All right. So you could grab him.
So it would be a grapple check, and then or is reposition its own maneuver? Would I have to wait for the next? Hold on. Looking it up.
Yeah. This is an.
I was hoping I'd get some flavor, like a.
You know, the first time we used reposition on the Glass Cannon Network.
Is it Lork out below?
Yeah. Lurk out below.
Yeah. And Omast, that was his jam.
Oh, and Omast.
I think he had improved reposition. That was his thing.
Only an NPC would ever have that feat.
Right.
Okay, I think it's its own maneuver, so I wouldn't be able to. It's not worth it. So okay, okay. The Crystal Ghost is going to then tell Karazor, I know he's going to be fine and around, but. Whatever. Crystal Ghost is going to step out of the room, and then ready in action that when Karazor gets out of the room, he will close the door. She will close the door.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
That way we can regroup, bottleneck them, and hit them the way we want to hit them.
You walk out of the door. You step on those. Remember, you found little fingers and toe bones right in front of the door. You stamp over those on your way out. Karazor finishes his last round of paralyzing, meaning he can act next round. Top of the next round, it is the Necrophidius 1 and Necrophidius 2 turn. This is astounding to me.
Welcome back.
First, he takes 5 points of fire damage from the nonsense fumble.
This is like a slow-cooked brisket.
5 points of fire.
I don't think there's any meat on
by the way,
bones.
it's a DC 15 reflex save to put out the flames.
But it's a standard action, right?
I don't think so.
To put out the flames, I feel like you have to pat yourself or roll on the ground to put it out.
Well, roll on the ground is a +4. Okay. I think it's a move. It's a move action according to the fumble.
Oh, well, then I might as well give it the old college try. Oh, I got it. So I'll give myself those 5 hit points back.
The end of your round. The end of your round.
So I still take the 5.
Whatever. I don't care.
It was funny earlier today. We were like talking about crits and fumbles, and I'm like, well, it'd be good to get that off your plate, Joe. And you're like, I don't put a lot of work into it. Yeah, I know. I know you don't.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is going to try and bite that wall that's separating him and Karazor. Oh, man, natty 3. I got to stop rolling this die. That's a 9 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then damage-wise, I think I got it. 10 points of damage.
That's gone.
All right. That wall is gone, but that other wall is still there. So I'll attack that wall, get it, and takes 8 points of damage.
Gone.
And it's gone. So the walls have come down. The fire is gone. And it is Brayven's turn. Brayven, the crystal ghost, is active. She jumped out of the room, yelled some stuff at you couldn't hear.
Yep, especially since I was doing all these adjustments on the back end with the new streaming software. Brayven will, I guess if Karzor can attack this round.
The crystal ghost readied an action to repeat, just so if you weren't listening. She moved out of the room and told Karzor to follow her, and then readied an action to close the door once Karzor comes out so we can regroup and attack on our terms.
I might as well give Karzor... Well, Karzor's going to go after me, and then it'll be so we'll be able to close the door still as it is. So Brayven, I mean, it's through the hallway, but he'll take a shot at the... Well, can they open doors? Do I want to buy us an extra round, or do I want to try to chip away at that guy? What is his bonus to AC going to be shooting through Karzor, which also provides cover of some sort?
His penalty?
Yeah.
Or his bonus?
His bonus.
Plus 4.
4? Shooting through an ally?
Well, it's
You're
through
shooting
me too.
2 allies, yeah.
Okay, then I'll just raise another wall up to buy us a little bit more time for Karzor, directly in front of both of the Necrophidiuses, or whatever they're called.
Okay.
Just in case they have
huge, because now if
opposable
Karzor
thumbs.
does want to leave, it won't provoke.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is enormous, because I was all excited for that provoke.
I assumed you could full withdraw.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Brayven drops a wall there. Alfonso, this was your last round of being dazed. You can act next round. Crystal Ghost, it comes back to you.
I'll delay.
And now it is Karazor's turn.
Okay, so Karzor, now that he's no longer paralyzed, he's like, oh wait, I could actually live, and now he's terrified. So he runs like back through the door and slams his back against the wall next to Alfonso there.
Great. Crystal Ghost, do you want to do anything?
I will act. I will close the door.
You will close the door.
This is unbelievable.
There's miracles.
I mean, we just spent 40 minutes. This is I will have to say, of all the times that most of us have been paralyzed or dazed, that was the most fun I've ever had.
That was just, that ability was so incredible. I can't get over it.
Yeah.
I just can't get over it.
I had a really hard time picking that one too. The other one was like more flashy and offensive, but I just looked at it long enough and I was like, this will be really useful someday.
That day has come.
Yes.
It's funny because I was thinking before the show, I was like looking at the options to try and get someone out of dazed or get someone out of paralyzed, and I'm like, they don't have it. They don't have it. It's going to just finish Karazor and make its way through. It's absolutely insane. I will now take you out of initiative order and out of combat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't even pursue?
The door's closed.
Oh, all we needed was a door to defeat these hideous construct magical beasts. Who knew?
I'll walk you through if anyone wants to do something different. It would be, their turn. You don't know what's going on behind the door, and then Brayven's turn. Alfonso, Karazor.
Snaps out of it. Oh! I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Do we have any reason we would want to fight them? I mean,
you saw some crypts in there, in the alcoves. That's where they were sort of hiding. You didn't get to the back of the room, obviously, but there seemed to be, 6 alcoves, and the 4 that you could see had crypts. So, information, treasure, knowledge, but is it worth it?
so there might be some stuff, but I'm okay. I have stuff.
Yeah, I got plenty of stuff.
I just got a +1 magical Borai longsword. I got stuff. So the Crystal Ghost votes we brace the door and move on.
I agree. I'm getting a little tired throwing up walls anyway.
Yes, thank you. Oh, Brayven, was that you? Those miraculous walls that came between me and certain death?
Yes. I couldn't stand to see you die before that book got published.
Oh,
Terrible.
yes. The manuscript lies unfinished, and now I won't have to rely on a ghost writer, as it were, to finish it for me. Ah, my friend. And he embraces Brayven, and he's like shaking him, and he's crying, and he's just like, I believe I'm not dead.
And Brayven's just like pushing back on this gigantic gnoll who's like probably breath is like hot on his shoulder and like there's some slobber falling down on him. It's like, all right, let's play it cool. Let's play it cool.
All right.
Yeah. So
Shall we?
I immediately take a blood boiling pill and change shape.
You came in through this room to the north here. You appeared on the other side of this mirror. Remember, the room was much smaller than the room that you were in Borroy Manor. Everything seems a little condensed here. Your options were to go up the stairs or go through the door to the west. You chose the door to the west, which led to those crypts. So now your only option are the stairs going up.
All right. Well, then let's take the stairs going up.
Let's do it.
Stairs going up, you say? Then let me... Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let me direct your attention to north of this map on Roll Twanzoni. See a little space to the north?
Oh, wow. Very far north.
Very far north.
Yes.
Might be easier if I bring your characters up there.
Whew. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
This is kind of weird.
Oh, no.
So I put an aura on there just to represent Alfonso's vision, just so you can see what he can see.
Okay, so I'll give you a little more. Little mo.
Oh, come on. There we go.
And the green aura represents kind of the dark vision folks as long as they're near each other. We have 60 feet.
Can you guys... Just making sure here. Okay. The dark vision people have 60 feet?
Yep.
Yes.
Indeed we do.
All right, so you can see even further. Looks to be two hallways, one leading to the west and one leading to the south. Off to the west, you see a doorway to the north, and then to the south, you see two doorways, one to the east and one to the west. And then the hallways just keep stretching on.
So this is, and this looks kind of like the main floor of Borroy Manor, right?
Has a similar feel to it, but again, everything just feels smaller. The layout is like slightly different and smaller, so you don't feel totally oriented.
The crypts were definitely different than the crypts in the main, the prime material plane.
Yeah, and if you remember, the way you came downstairs was through the front door to the west. You went downstairs into the room with the Iron Maiden, and then from the east there is the prison. So not only is things condensed, everything kind of seems flipped around, but not just flipped east to west, kind of flipped north northeast, south southwest. It's very, very strange.
Right.
But you do see hallways and doors.
Why don't we try going west first?
West is good.
All right, so you start moving west, and that's going to reveal some more here for you. You'll see now the end of this hallway. No other doors, but the hallway, as it reaches the back wall there, turns to the south. And yeah, just that one door to the north.
The crystal ghost will listen at the door.
Okay, roll perception.
And are all these, sorry if you said this, but are all the walls the way they were downstairs? That kind of like wood, that black wood that's like shimmering?
Yeah, Yeah, it's
Wavy.
like an undulating blackness.
What about the doors? Are they the same material but with a doorknob? Or like, it just seems so weird. The shadow plane.
Yeah, no, the doors are dark and colorless, like everything in the shadow plane, but they appear to be wood, whereas the walls around it are this almost like liquid-looking blackness that just moves ever so slightly. It's almost like it's breathing.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 20 on my perception check.
Natural 20 on your perception check. You listen at the door. Remember, it's very, very cold here as well. So you're kind of like being super still and shivering a little bit. And you hear what sounds like scraping, like a...
All right. I share this information with the others, and then I stealthily open the door.
oh no.
You share the information with the others. And you slowly, stealthily... Flavor stealth?
Stealthily.
No, I can roll it if you want.
Or mechanical stealth.
I rolled a natural 4 on the stealth check, so that's a 9.
I'm opening the door!
Stand back!
Housekeeping!
And you see quite a scene.
Whoa. Whoa, come on.
Oh my.
It's a decent sized room. You see ruined armchairs, tapestries, suits of armor, and various other noble-esque accoutrements, and they've all been torn apart and used to build what looks like maybe small houses or nests. Because they're not houses that could fit a regular-sized person. They'd be like a house or a nest for something the size of a small pony.
What is this? A nest for ants? It would have to be at least 3 times that size. Is the sound of that scratching coming from one of the nests?
Now that the door's open, you don't hear it.
Oh, come on.
Hello? Anyone there?
What'd you roll total for stealth?
9.
9.
That's why I didn't feel bad about speaking, because I felt it was pretty clear. I'm here.
What do you see up there, Crystal Ghost?
Karazor leans over her shoulder and peeks into the door, still shaking. Looks at Crystal Ghost, says, "Clearly this is the work of a nestromancer." I'm sorry, I make puns, but I'm frightened.
Yes, kid, you know I'm sick.
And at other times. I just make them a lot, and I'm sorry. I'm really scared.
It's a nervous condition.
Really scared.
What do you do, man?
Any response? Nothing?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, wrong voice. I was about to do Lord Northwood. We come in good faith. If you offer us no harm, we offer you no harm. We are here for the boys. And the Crystal Ghost will step into the room.
Crystal Ghost steps into the room. Roll a perception check.
24.
Ooh.
24. Beats a 23 stealth.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
You see, blending into the shadows in the back of the room as you enter, what looks like it has this inky black coat that seems to drink the light around it. A huge muscular canine with a maw full of sharp teeth that's
Whoa.
coming at you, but you see it first. Roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Shadow versions, those dogs.
Out of the frying pan.
Yep, it's old Sapphire. She's back.
Sapphire.
She's back. I can't believe
Wow.
it. 24 to beat a 23.
Nice roll. Nicely done, Ghost.
Nice job, Ghost.
Well done, Ghost. All right, right back in the thick of combat.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, I lost my initiative tracker, so give me 2 seconds here.
I was trying to think if this is, in the topsy-turvy translation of Bore Manor Prime to this Bore Manor, if this would be the kennels, but.
Oh, well, it is. All right, what did you get, Brayven?
Brayven got the NFL's all-time leading rusher, 22, Emmitt Smith.
22, Alfonso.
16.
16, Karzor.
I got the NFL's all-time greatest quarterback, number 7.
Brayven.
You already did, Brayven.
Oh, damn it, I wrote him twice. Sorry, that's all I have.
The Crystal Ghost got a 19.
19 for the Crystal. Okay. Brayven, you'll go first.
Wow. So I guess against Brayven's better judgment, Brayven will dash into the room immediately next to the Crystal Ghost and try to get off a shot up close and personal at this thing before it can attack my friends and before I take a penalty to my attacks against it.
Okay.
Here it comes.
You see this thing, inky black coat, and it really is blending with the shadows. Even though you're providing some sort of light in here, it's moving in and out of your vision, and so it's going to be granted some concealment.
And I just see Brayven's hobgoblin eyes narrowing, and you just see these yellow kind of jaundiced-eyed slits. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
First you said itching. Now talking about my yellow eyes. You should see my urine.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Roll a 50% miss chance.
Even with dark vision. Even with dark
Yes.
vision. Wow. Straining. So I want to get above 51 or below 50? What are we doing?
51 or above is a hit.
Okay. 81.
Ooh, nice.
That's a hit. Roll.
Is there ever a doubt?
16 points of magical bludgeoning water damage.
Oh my God.
This character.
It's so preposterous. Don't even get me started.
Don't you say that about most
27
of
AC.
Grant's characters?
Your 24 hit point heals.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Immediate action, Brayven pulls a water shroud against him to raise his AC. Just to be safe in case this thing's angry at him. Thank you so much, Joseph.
Is that what that green circle is around you?
No, I turned off my aura by entering in 0 feet, and that's what happens. Let me just delete it. Everyone can see this happening on the stream. Perfect.
Not to mention that all these abilities are based on a high con. So he also has the most ludicrous amount of hit points you can have.
34 con.
Such an amazing class.
This was an 80-point buy, right?
Yeah.
80-point buy?
Never.
High epic.
Okay.
Crystal Ghost, it heard you when you were trying to open the door, but you heard it before it was able to jump out. It is your turn.
Okay, the Crystal Ghost will take a 5-foot step and slide diagonally to her right.
Slide.
Slide to the right. And then we'll take a swing with the magical Bore longsword. Power attack is on. Out of the box. Hold on, I lost my d20.
Oh, no.
You
only have one?
You come to the game with one D20?
That is going to miss. That is a 9 to hit.
Yikes. Not great.
No, not great.
I won't
But
even
luckily,
make
because I power attacked, my AC has gone up.
That roll was so bad, we lost Joe on the stream.
Yeah.
I knocked Joe off the stream.
I like
you
this,
hear me?
Joe. He's so circular.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
we can
say
hear
it.
you,
Stupid
Joe.
camera.
You've actually never looked better.
So angry.
You're just it's like a tiny rotating white circle. Oh, there she is.
There we go.
Joe, it is Alfonso's turn.
Great.
So what do you got? The big S?
Big
Vamps.
Alfonso is going to move into the room. And he's gonna try to get a look at this creature and do a knowledge check.
Joe, we got you
Guys are
close
the
up.
worst.
Don't worry about it. It looks great on stream.
So worthless. It's knowledge planes.
boy.
Knowledge planes. Here it comes. That is a 21. Knowledge planes. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so furious.
There's something more hilarious about your anger when we can just see a spinning.
Just imagining that face. They're getting redder and redder.
Oh God.
Oh man, I love the big S. I'm a big fan.
21. Yeah, I can give you some information.
For all
So,
of your
there he is.
video gaming needs.
Oh God, Joe, they have this ability called Shadow Blend, which is what's giving them that 50% mischance, and that stays active unless it is in a in any condition of illumination other than full daylight. So if you can't get like the daylight spell into here, you're pretty much screwed with that.
Really? So even like the light from a torch, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it needs the daylight spell in order to get that. That's why it's a 1 versus 4 fight, because it's 50% chance to hit each time. I can give you another bit of information here. It has an ability known as Bay. It can like howl or bark, and everyone's got to roll a will save or become panicked for a number of rounds.
Not the bay I was thinking of when you said that.
Yeah, not BAI or BAE. It's BAY. And that's what you're looking at here. It's a nasty creature known as a shadow mastiff named Sapphire.
Yeah, I've seen these before. I just want to go on record saying I'm furious about my camera. I'm working hard, and I'm really mad about being panicked, which I'm going to be in 1 round. So
Probably.
probs. Stop.
At least your
advertising
Billy
for
Rubin
Skype,
levels
Grant.
aren't
Stop it.
dangerously high.
I would stop advertising for them, except it's on every shot that I have, Joe.
We really do use me too much.
There we go.
Hey.
Irish blue.
Wow, look at my giant face.
It's like, and one day you'll be in focus.
One day you'll be a real boy.
All right, so that was your knowledge plane check.
Why is it out of focus?
Just finish the round, then you can focus during the rest of the turns. What would you like to do action-wise?
I'd like to give up. I'll ready an action. If it steps up, I will attack it.
If it steps up, you'll attack.
If it steps within melee range, I'll attack
So
it.
you moved into the room. You're just going to ready step into melee range. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is the Mastiff's turn. And the Mastiff is going to howl at the moon. Oh! All creatures except evil outsiders, if any of you are an evil outsider, must succeed at a will save, please.
I believe I'm an outsider,
But you're as good as the day is long.
and I'm unfortunately very good.
Oh, yes. Thank God.
Oh, we got a happy skid, a happy
17.
Joe.
17.
Wow.
24.
19 for Alphonse.
Ooh, Brayven.
Bringing up the caboose with a 15.
We got one fail. One
Oh.
fail.
Oh,
Brayven
no.
is panicked for 3 rounds.
Oh no.
A panicked creature must drop anything it holds and flee at top speed from the source of its fear, as well as any other dangers it encounters along a random path. So Brayven will be spending his next 3 rounds running deeper into the Midnight Mirror,
bad.
heedlessly.
Random paths. Random. I could go back to the beginning and through the mirror and back to the regular play.
Or right back into the crypt against the Necrophidii. I like it finished. Panicked is a more extreme state of fear than shaken or frightened. Panicked for 3 rounds, good buddy.
So bad.
And the Mastiff will stay right there because it has you all right where it wants you. Actually, no, I'll take a 5-foot step. Fuck it. Now you're right where it wants. Yeah, shut up.
I believe that activates Alfonso's action.
Yes, so I will attack.
Please.
I will attempt to stab it. Still a 50% mischance, huh? That's a 25 to hit. Sorry, I just didn't have my D-hondos ready. That is a 47.
Oh, God.
Anybody surprised? Not me. Enjoy your game.
We still can't see your face, but I'm sure you're smiling on the inside. Top of the next round, it is Brayven's turn. Brayven.
D8 to decide direction?
Directions here. Well, you really got what? You got... Let's decide if you're going to go left or right first.
Okay.
So,
well, I could run to the back of the room because I'm so panicked. It is a state of total panic.
You gotta run away from it. So you gotta run either left or right. So let's say D6, 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right.
Hut.
I didn't get a turn, I don't think.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Karazor's turn after the Mastiff. I forgot that Alfonso's turn triggered. So Brayven, hold on 1 second. Let me just move the initiative order. Alfonso will now go after the Mastiff. It is Karazor's turn.
Okay, so Karazor steps up to the Mastiff and takes a mighty overhand chop with his giant greatsword.
Chop it down.
20.
Oh! Okay, you want to roll to confirm, or do you want to roll the mischance first?
I'm going to roll the mischance first.
Get it out of the way.
54.
Roll to confirm.
Okay. 17.
Not confirm. We'll do exploding dice, though. Exploding dizzy.
54, a classic Brian Urlacher. Never won a Super Bowl.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Shapers.
Cold iron, greatsword.
Wow. All right, so you guys have, even with that 50% mischance, you've got your licks in here against this thing, and only one of you is panicked. Now it's the top of the round. Brayven, give me a D6 roll.
Okay, here it comes. 6.
6. All right, so we'll say you run to the right. Now let's see. Do you continue going up the stairs, or do you go down the hallway? Give me another D6.
Okay.
4, 5, 6 will be up the stairs or down the stairs.
Comes another 6.
So you run straight down the stairs, and you're back at the the room downstairs there. So that's probably the best case scenario, rather than running straight into the unknown. And you will just, on your next turn, just keep running like towards the mirror. So that's Brayven's turn. Now you have 2 rounds of panic left, and it is the Crystal Ghost turn.
The Crystal Ghost will take another swing, power attack, and try to hit. Oh, actually, is there a way for me to get into a more advantageous position? There is. I will take a step behind it, 5-foot step to flank it, and now I will take my power attack swing.
All right. It's a 3-on-1 fight here, but you did get some good hits in.
Crack die. Okay, that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits exactly.
Oh. All right, mischance.
Oh, I know, Skid. You're so close.
Oh, so close.
37 on the mischance. So
37 on the mischance. Crystal Ghost, it's too shadowy. You can't see it.
Actually,
you can't get a beat on.
It doesn't matter, but it actually was a 20 to hit because I forgot flanking. But regardless,
you don't get a +2 to your concealment roll. It is the Shadow Mastiff's turn here. Just going to toss on power attack because it's something I've been told to do. It's got a few attacks here. Let's start rolling them out. Who wants the bite? How about Karazor? We'll go for the bite here. Oof, 17 to hit.
Miss.
Nice, Karazor.
Gross. The bite is the best one. And then, so it goes to bite Karazor, and then it whips its tail around to slap Crystal Ghost. Another garbage roll, 12 on the tail slap.
Nice. That misses.
So just boom, boom with power attack. Puts a little bit of mustard behind it, but isn't able to land either of those attacks. The bite's great too. Anyways, you've got an opening here, even though it's only a 3-on-1 fight. Alfonso, you're back. Joe, your camera's back. What do you want to do?
I will try to stab it with my Carpad Rapier.
Stabby.
Here we go. Let's see what we get. Natural 1. What a night. What a night. Oh, and it was one better on the concealment. 48. Working my way to 50. Little by little. Whichever one of you guys wants to get up the Crit Fumble fan sheet and read it, be my guest. I'll wait. No? Just me? Okay.
It hurts inside to laugh. It's not healing. It's not a healing. Oh, brutal. Natty
just,
1.
It's just
Natty
so awful.
1. You get 2 attacks at 5th level?
All right, this one from Callum in Tipperary, Ireland.
Oh, it's a long way to there.
Tipperary, Ireland.
Yeah,
With the
cousins.
Tipperary. What a stunner. Oh, dear. You attempt to swing your weapon, but completely misjudge your swing. You catch yourself in the back of the head.
Classic.
Normal weapon damage. And you are stunned for 1 round. Fortitude save negates the F-word stun condition. It says it right here. Negates the stun condition. All right, here we go. Fortitude save.
DC 18.
Ooh, 16. There we go. Failed that.
Give me the damage
And
that you did to yourself.
weapon damage is 2. 2 points of damage. Oh no, 3. 3 points of damage. And I'm stunned for a
Let me
round.
just throw out the old stun condition. You drop everything you hold.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no.
Can't take actions. And why don't you toss in a -2 to your AC and lose your Dex bone to AC as well.
Oh, God.
And attackers receive a +4 bonus to perform combat maneuvers against a stunned opponent. So keeps getting better for Joe. This 3-on-1 fight just became a 2-on-1 fight. It's up to Karazor to land a hit here. What do you got, Karazor?
Okay, Karazor he came so close to doing major damage. He's going to try again. He's going to take another big swing. Nope, that's a miss.
Oh,
15 to hit.
Goes to the next round. Brayven, you use another round of panic. We'll say you run all the way to the mirror and hide behind it. You look in.
Wait. Sorry, 17?
No, 18 to hit. 18 to hit. Brayven's now cowering behind the mirror downstairs. Comes around to the Crystal Ghost. Crystal Ghost, you see Karazor miss. Alfonso's dropped his weapon. He looks like he's in La La Land. Brayven's downstairs. What are you going to do here? You haven't been able to make contact one with this thing.
I'm going to try again. Power attack is on once more. Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
18 exactly.
And a 96 on concealment.
All right, you
Nice.
were due. You were due.
That is 12 points of damage, and it is magical.
Ooh.
It is still alive. And it's its turn. Because I get that +4 bonus to perform combat maneuvers, I got to try the bite on old Alfonso here just to see if I can
Come on. Natty 1.
That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's talk damage. Not bad. Only 9 points of damage, but it gets a free trip attempt for landing the bite because it tries to drag you to the ground.
What
So I'll
a
take that
clown of a
+4.
character. What a useless clown of a character.
Not a good roll. Not a good roll. That's a 16 against your CMD.
That is a fail.
So it does not.
No. A success, rather. I fail. You succeed.
Oh, I succeed. All right,
Yeah.
so you trip and you hit the ground. You land
Yes.
right on top of your weapon. And then it goes to tail slap the Crystal Ghost again. Garbage. Miss on the tail slap. I rolled minimum damage, but got off the trip. And then I'm going to 5-foot step here. Just to kind of, it doesn't really matter. Just to get out of Alfonso's range. Not that it really matters. 5-foot step over there to the left. Now it's Alfonso's turn. Alfonso, you are stunned for this round.
Stunned. Yep. And prone.
And prone. Stunned and prone. And it is Karazor's turn.
Okay, Karazor is... Oh, boy. Yeah, he's going to take just a 5-foot step. He wants to move right past so they can get the flanking bonus, but he doesn't want that attack of opportunity.
I don't blame you.
So he's going to take another chop with the sword. Miss a fucking again. Oh, wait. No, 18. 18 to hit.
18 hits exactly.
Okay.
Roll the
All right.
concealment.
44.
A lot of 40s. A lot of 40s tonight.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the weather's
About
in
it
the
getting
40s.
close.
Ooh, man.
All right, Brayven, using your last round of panicked, I assume you just wet yourself behind the mirror. Running into the wall like a Call of Duty player who can't get out of a building. Crystal Ghost, you're up. He finally landed a hit, but it did not. It was not the killing blow.
Can I stand on this nesty square, or is that like
No.
okay? So I will stay where I am, and yeah, okay. So no flanking, but I will take a swing power attack. Okay, that's gonna. I believe, yeah, that misses.
Misses. What'd you
That
roll?
is a 14.
So even with the
But
fight,
I got the concealment.
Well, that's the downside of rolling those at the same time.
Yep.
It is the Mastiff's turn here. What else can this dude do?
I think it's a dog, Troy. It's not a dude. Just
What else can this bra do? Just kind of bite and slap, trip. It's going to go to bite Karazor. See if we can pull Karazor down to the ground. Ooh, natty 19, 27 on the bite.
Yep.
All right, so that's crap damage, 10 points of damage, then goes for a free trip attempt, 17 against CMD.
Fail. CMD is an 18.
On this trip attempt. And unlike a normal trip, the Mastiff doesn't fall for failing on the trip. It will then go to tail slap Crystal Ghost. Haven't hit on the tail slap yet, but I feel like this is the one. Very sick. Ooh, another natty 19 for a 22 on the slap.
Yep.
There we go. 8 points of damage. Just shaboom with a fluffy old inky tail.
That's a pretty significant slap.
Really hit you. It's a power
Really
attack
got me.
slap. Power attack slap. Alfonso, you wake up from this stunned condition. You have a rapier in your back.
Right to my skull. This is great. He will scramble up and grab his weapon, and that'll be
all
his
your
round.
extracts fell as well, obviously.
Yeah, they all
Shattered
broke, obviously.
round.
No. That's why he's got
Covered
those.
glass.
He's got those iron jaws, dude. They don't break. Iron
Oh, they got
vials.
the iron Johns.
Yeah, so he will scramble up and grab his weapon. I think that's his full round. I don't think he can do more than that.
Grab the old double move. Karazor, I feel like this might be it. Karazor can get a good hit off.
Okay.
He's due.
Definitely do.
Are you
So-
and Matthew both using power attack?
Yeah.
You'd think it would be a gimme, but that little difference.
Yeah,
Well,
it does.
it's a concealment,
I use-
really.
It's the concealment that's
It's the
mattered.
concealment.
It doesn't have high AC.
Keeps
I
the
would
dog
have
in
had
the
one
fight.
more hit if I hadn't had the power attack. All right, so Karazor takes another side step to his left to get one really good blow in, and that's a 17. It's a miss.
Sure.
Yep.
All right.
Even with the flankings?
Even that's with the flagging. Yeah.
So
So bad, except for that 120. Once again, that's Norse Foundry. For all your random number generating needs, Norse Foundry. The whole
Wow,
make D10s too. You can generate random numbers from 1 to 20 or 0 to 100.
new round, Brayven, you come to.
Is it going to take me 3 rounds to get back now?
No, but let's play it by the actual map here. So if you were back here, down there, you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Why
30,
wouldn't it take you 3 rounds to get back?
35. Because there was a finite amount of, like, he spent 1 round just running.
Oh,
against
that's right. Running against the wall.
How far can you move in 1 round, Brayven?
With my armor on 20 feet.
Double,
So 40
double
feet.
move?
Double move would be 40.
Okay, so actually where you are on the map is where you get at the end of this round. Exactly 40 feet.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. Sometimes things work. Not usually. Sometimes.
Not usually.
Crystal Ghost. Big round here. You don't even know what kind of damage that slap does.
I would say it felt a little bit like an insult, that slap.
Yeah. It had a glove at the end of the tail.
A little white glove.
The Crystal Ghost says, "What did you say?"
What did you say?
Power attack. That is that's going to hit. That's 23 to hit, and I got the concealment.
And you got the concealment.
Oh, great. There we go.
85.
Finish it off. Polish it off.
85. That was close.
Yeah, it was close. 12 points of damage again.
And it dissolves into nothing.
Oh,
Yes. Crystal Ghost.
The Mastiff just... Oh!
Is that a Chris Tucker from Friday You Just Got Knocked the F Out gift, Skid?
Yep.
Delightful.
Brayven comes stumbling in seconds later. Urine stain on the front of his pants. Trying to move his leg in a way where you can't see it.
He's hoping no one can see it, but he realizes almost everyone has dark vision. Oh, man. The jig is up.
He's wearing blindingly white pants.
They told me it brought out the yellow in my eyes. Oh.
Damn it.
The Crystal Ghost steps up to Brayven and says, in gratitude for his keen tactical sense down the basement, that she wishes she could pee her pants too, because peeing your pants is cool.
Listen, I wish I could take an entire combat off like you did last time, so I was just trying to model myself after your tactics. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Wow.
Number one, she's not anyone's captain. Number two, she was trying to help you not be embarrassed by the fact
I don't
that you
like
let
Adam
yourself.
Sandler movie references. That's why I'm reacting this way.
Listen, let's not argue about who's in the... I'm not going to say you're in the wrong or you're in the wrong. Let's just all come together and finish this adventure.
All right, can we search the nest to see if the Mastiff brought anything?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You search it and you find two things that seem to be particularly interesting looking. They're both pretty heavily gnawed on from the Mastiff, but you find a chain with a small hand hanging from it. Ooh. And the hand looks like it's been really chewed, like a chew toy.
Oh.
And then you find a wand that's also got a bunch of bite marks in it.
I hand the wand to our resident magic user, so they can...
Karazor.
Alfonso Moria. Please. Yes, I've seen this one before, but not so chewed up. First, I'm going to try and appraise. Let's try it. Nope, that didn't work. I can't tell. Then he'll use the Wand of Detect Magic.
Well, we know it's magical.
But he has to use it in conjunction with Spellcraft. This is the rules, I guess.
Oh,
you have to have Detect Magic in conjunction with Spellcraft to identify an item. Outside of the spell identify.
Wand. It's just decorative.
Yes.
Decorative
Perhaps
wand.
it's a... Yes.
I got it from Pier 1.
It's a
one of those
costume
wands
wand.
Has a
It's
flower
a
in
couture
it.
wand.
All right, I'll try a spellcraft check. Natural 2, dude. 10. That's a 10. I mean, this night, I'm done. I'm out.
Is like a first level spell is DC 11, I think, right? Is it 10 plus the spell level?
I don't know, man.
It's not 5 plus the spell level. So
Yeah, 10 or 15 plus the spell level, I would assume.
You don't know what it is. You want to try on the chain?
The chain's
chain-
magical?
Yeah, it's chain's magical.
Oh.
Sure.
Does your wand of detect magic have charges on it?
Yeah.
But wouldn't the
I'm
wand
going to give that to you.
would the wand detect in a cone like the actual spell would? Like, wouldn't it identify
Yeah.
multiple objects in one
yeah,
casting instead of wasting those charges?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how it works for identifying items, but it works like the spell. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's a separate casting. I don't care that much
Give
to
me
use
another
the charges. It's 25 is the other spellcraft check.
It's a chain of Hand of the Mage.
Hair of the dog, hand of the
It's a
mage.
necklace, and it gives you the spell Mage Hand to be able to cast at will.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Very cool.
There was another game we played. It might have been Jade Region, where you guys found one of these early on. Hand of the Mage, because I remember reading this. It's a mummified elf hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hanging by a
cool.
gold chain. Yeah.
Very cool. I'll wear it if nobody else wants to wear it. Okay.
Take it, Alfonso.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I think it would look best on you, friend.
Is it?
I think so
With
too.
Your complexion.
Thank you very much. And the mage.
And that's all you see in here. There's a bunch of small discarded objects, chew toys and the like, from this creature, but those are the two that really jumped out. And even though they're both beaten up, they still radiate magic, and they look like they can be fully functional. Brayven did not get a view of the rest of the area, but you do have two options, it looks like. Two hallways leading to the south, one to the west, one to the east.
Well, I think I want to try my hand at the west.
Karazor moves down to the west.
I'm also going to use the Wand of Cure Light Wounds a couple times on myself and get back up to full. I use 2 charges.
Could I have a hit?
Yeah. A hit for you is 7 points of healing.
Perfect.
The number
I
of
need one too.
The number of times I choose reveal area and it hides the area is astounding.
7 for you too, Karazor.
Oh, nice.
Rolling rocks over here.
Anyways, Karazor, you look down there and you see a similar sized hallway, also with 2 doors, one leading to the west, one leading to the east. Do you see 60 feet?
I do.
Okay, so I can show you guys on both sides. Same fucking thing. Reveal is hiding.
Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? I do.
Grab this. All right. You can see the hallway on both sides does end, and in fact, Karazor, you see another door way down at the end of the hallway. Whereas in the eastern hallway, there are just those 2 doors opposite each other. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors that you can see. Yeah.
Presumably, one of these doors will lead to the kitchen, based on our knowledge of the other house. And what would the other one do? Would the other one go back to like the front hall, or?
Well, there's the fountain that was spewing shadowy sludge.
Was that in the center though? I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, why don't we check it?
Courtyard?
Should we check out the
see
center
if
then?
it's a path back into the... I'm also going to sheath my rapier. So I'm going to keep a free hand open.
You're safe.
And just have the continual flame torch out in my offhand.
Okay. All right, so you go to the door facing inward. And does anybody do anything? Or you just open it? And if so, who?
Karazor opens the door.
Karazor opens the door. Very interesting room here. It's an L-shaped room. And you see a door leading out of it to the south. There are dark portraits covering the walls of what looks like a very small ballroom. And the portraits stretch all the way from the floor to the ceiling. So they're these long, sort of gothic, portraits of people from head to toe. And their proportions look long, but it might just be the way that they're drawn on the wall. These imposing figures looking over you, and they're covering the walls.
It's like Haunted Mansion in Disney World.
I have not been to Disney World, but I've seen a YouTube video of that, and I think that's accurate.
Hold on.
Karazor.
So you're like, I want to watch a YouTube video of a Disney World, attraction?
I came up one day and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. What's this? And I looked at it. I was like, oh, fun. Oh, that's at Disney? Never been?
All right. I thought the way you said you had not been to Disney World, I thought it was going to be something like, oh, I don't watch Jurassic Park. It's like, oh, I don't go to the happiest place on earth. I just watch YouTube videos of it.
I saw my first Disney movie at 19 years old. I saw The Lion King. And I saw my second Disney movie last year when I watched Onward with my son.
Did your parents keep you under the stairs in like a basement situation where they didn't let you see the daylight?
This is all making so much more sense now.
Here's the thing.
The way you were raised is awful.
I
it makes
believe
sense.
there are two types of people in the world.
Oh,
there were those who were raised on Disney that thinks everything's fucking rainbows and princesses. And there are those who were raised on Looney Tunes who understand the world is just sex and violence. I was a Looney Tunes guy.
What if you were raised on both? As I
you
was.
weren't. You weren't. You were Fraggle Rock in your little Jersey trailer park.
I actually have. Fraggle Rock was never seen. It wasn't broadcast. I've only ever seen Fraggle Rock as like reruns.
Well, I didn't watch Disney. Okay, you want to get my parents in this one? You're already worried sick about me. Now you're gonna make them feel like they're bad parents. They watch Beauty and the Beast.
What I thought you were gonna say is
I didn't want to watch that. I want to watch the Roadrunner.
See a scene in a hospital with Troy hooked up to an EKG, and the doctor just talking to his parents like he would have made it if only he had more joy in his heart. Did you let him watch Disney movies when he was a child? Oh,
how many Dalmatians would you say he's seen in his lifetime?
What I thought you were going to say before was I saw my first Disney movie at 19 when I watched The Lion King. And then I saw my second through 1000th Disney movie last year when I watched the entire catalog with Archer.
He just likes
over and over again.
He likes the first 5 minutes of every movie. That's his favorite part. We did get through all of Onward. We just lost 100 people watching this.
They're probably watching Disney Plus.
They were like, you know what? I could be watching Disney Plus now.
This is what happens when SportsCenter starts airing hockey highlights. Just people switch the channel.
Yeah. I'm excited to take Archer to Disney World. That'll be fun. Because my wife's been a bunch of times. I've never been. But had no interest as a child. This is not Disney World, however, because people die here. And the most interesting facet, believe it or not, beyond these long portraits going all the way to the ceiling in this L-shaped ballroom are the walls on the inside of the room, the small L, not the big L. They're different than the other walls that you've seen, whereas the other walls are like breathing and this undulating forever blackness. Those walls that I just mentioned look like they're just dripping black ichor.
Oh. Could I do a knowledge check on the ichor?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Is it planes?
Yeah, you can go planes.
Man, what a night. 18.
18. You don't think that this is something necessarily related to the shadow plane? Like everything on the shadow plane has walls that drip black ichor, but it doesn't surprise you. This weird place. Maybe it's some sort of manifestation of what's happening to Borroy Manor on the other side. Maybe it's something else, but it's just the inside L, whereas the other walls look just like everything else. A door leading out and down. There are, looks like altogether 7 portraits. 5 of them are creatures that are like lanky and tall and regal looking, but they have like masks over their face. Like look like everything's black and white, but they have like a silvery mask over their face, all very ornate and angular. Can't see their face. You can maybe see eyes behind it that seem to follow you wherever you go in the room. Those are 5 of the. Excuse me. There's a ton of paintings. The 7 that jump out to you are the 5. Most of them are fetchlings. 5 of them are these creatures with the mask, and 2 of them are human men. So I got a lot going on over here.
Alfonso, are any of these paintings magical?
I'll use the wand of detect magic and waft the cone around the room.
No.
Do
No.
any of them look like they'll attack us? Like the creature will emerge from the painting and attack us,
No.
for example?
Can we identify the humans? Do they look like anyone that we see in Baroy on the other side?
Look at them, and they resemble Eosif and Heinrich Baroy from the paintings that you saw
This.
in the manor earlier.
Oh, but they're not magical. I was going to say it's a Vigo the Carpathian situation where they're stuck in the painting, but if they're not magical, that can't be it. Is there anything interesting
Creepy,
about?
right?
Yeah. Is there anything special about the composition or what they're doing in it, or? And there are no labels or like museum placards on any of these paintings, right?
No, they're just posing. It's like they posed for these.
Maybe they painted each other.
Draw me.
Yeah. Only if you draw me. Karazor is going to dip his claw into some of the ichor and like sniff it and lick it.
Dip your claw in and hit the wall, accepts your claw, and it kind of almost feels like it's pulling you in a little bit. And you can feel, if you go in a little bit deeper, a hardness beyond the ichor, like there is an actual wall there. But even that feels to be moving. It feels like it's moving.
Oh, so that's probably breathing underneath this layer,
Possibly.
the other walls. Says it, this is really weird, guys. I don't feel comfortable.
Just putting this out there.
Just saying.
Weird.
It's been a really weird day, and this is just the cherry on top as far as I'm concerned.
Stepping around the corner, this is the wall over here, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, the wall to the the east there, that is not dripping. Just the hell part.
All right. I'll open this door.
Crystal Ghost opens a door, and you see more hallway. Looks like you're at the back end of the hallway, and it continues to the east, but it also opens up to the south here. There's a little opening into a room up ahead, or another hallway. It's hard to tell. You see some chairs and tables.
All right, let's finish looking through the center section here. So the Crystal Ghost will move down to the east and open this door.
Crystal Ghost. I can just tell you now, you see the rest of this hallway here. It all connects, one big ring, 2 more doors going to the north. You go to open the door to the north here, and it's locked.
Whoa.
Say.
Whoa.
Locked in the shadow plane. Weird.
That's a great Phil Collins song.
Can I attempt to pick the lock?
Yeah, dude.
All right. I will, or can I just take 20?
Yeah. Take 20, and what is your total?
25.
Clink, clink.
Yes. Nice. Crystal
Wasn't
Ghost.
trapped, so you don't set it off by taking 20. And let me just make some alterations here.
Do this polygon reveal.
Polygonal reveal. Incoming.
Wish it would just be one big room. Maybe it's that door. Yeah.
This wasn't, I think in the center section, like that parlor where we met
Yeah.
the Baroness was there, but also the courtyard and also the room with the creepy painting. So
Oh yeah, it's all crammed into this one space.
Because they're like a lesser house. They don't have like a lot of space, like a a very, very well-to-do house might.
It's a mere shadow of the original, one might say.
You take a peek.
Buddy.
You take a peek into this room, and where is your light source coming from, Crystal G?
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. All right, so you don't have any actual light sources. Anybody's light source spilling into the room?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see the aura?
Yeah, it's not until Alfonso steps up behind you that you can even pierce it, the darkness in here with your dark vision. And when his light spills in, as if in cruel jest, this even colder room than the other rooms you've been in. And remember, it's like it's almost freezing in this place. You see a 20-foot wide fireplace housing a raging fire in the back of the room. There's no color to it. It's just like a gray and white and black fire. And it obviously doesn't generate any light because you couldn't even see it until Alfonso stood up. And from the, it's like opening a room into a meat locker, it's clearly not generating any heat either. But you do hear a crackling sound.
So
Weird.
Is it casting deeper darkness than fire? Presumably, if my dark vision can't pierce it, then we're looking at a deeper darkness. Some kind.
Possibly. You do also see that the north wall drips black ichor. I want to say ichor because I like that, but it could be ichor. I don't know.
I think it's Icor.
Is it? I don't like ichor. I like ichor.
I like Ichor too, but I gotta go with the language, whatever the rules are. I try.
Anything else in the room?
Oh, this is the definition of ichor: the fluid that flows like blood in the vein of the gods.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ichor. So you just see that fireplace, and the north wall has that ichor. No other doors in there. What do you do?
This was the locked room.
Step inside.
I'm going to step inside and check out this fire.
Step inside. Anybody go in there with her?
Brayven.
Karazor, yeah, we all go in.
I'll stand just outside the room and see what happens. Actually, I'm going to keep an eye on the hallway. I want to protect my party as well as possible.
As you enter, Crystal Ghost, you're not even able to get up there to inspect it when two black shapes become disgorged from the fireplace. They look like this, right? Shma. No? Gets it?
No.
Oh.
I see him now.
There they are.
Give us a little Command Z or Shift Z. Give us a little Shift Z.
Little Shift Z, Oni. There you go.
Oh.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Come out.
Wow.
Roll for initiative.
I'm really impressed. Really impressed the artist put their name to that. That's a real work of art.
Wait, let me see. Is there a name there?
It's just it's a smudge.
No, it's not. Look, you look at it. There's a shape there. If you look at it.
What if the artist is watching, man? I literally just tried to cover the name with my finger, thinking the stream wouldn't be able to see it. I don't want to insult anybody. I think it's pretty cool.
It is cool because it looks like a smudge at first glance, and then you look at it for a second. Oh shit, that's a human form with like creepy long fingers. I think it's like the Babadook or some shit. I'm scared.
I don't know about you, but I'm scared.
Babadook. All right. Wow. What's this? 3 combats in one app?
It's a lot.
This is wild.
That's not sick. All right. Let me clear my old Naish track here. Get rid of the Mastiff. Add a couple of these new Johns.
Oh dear.
Let's roll Rick and roll. Why not? Ooh, that's a good Naish roll. That one, also incredibly good. Okay. 47. Oh man, Crush City. What'd you get, Brayven?
Brayven got a Peyton Manning number 18 for the evening.
Pretty good. Not as good as me. Crystal Ghost.
Crystal Ghost got a natural 20 for a 24.
24. What's your in bone?
+4, because that's 20 +4.
Little Naish bone. Okay, what about Alfonso?
Alfonso keeping it going tonight with a natural 1.
Solid.
For a 7. Adjusted 7. Sorry,
Okay.
a 6. Adjusted 6.
That's because you waited outside in the room. You were like, what's going on, guys, up there? And you came
No. Guarding the hallway.
in the hallway against running Bravens. Karazor.
It's a great brand name.
Sorry, sir, you can't come in here. It's I got a 13.
13.
Karazor.
They also rolled 24, but their Naish bone is higher, Matthew.
Wow, go second on a natural 20, brutes.
Okay, let's see what they can do here. Oh, very good. Exciting. All right. These things are fun. Round 1. One of them attacks Karazor, one of them attacks Crystal Ghost. Simple. I like to keep it simple for the first rounds. I don't want to overthink it too much. Let's talk about this attack against a flat-footed Karazor. Oh, shit roll. 15 against flat.
That is a miss.
Big ol' miss. And then against flat-footed Crystal, the other one, Jeepers Crow. 14.
Miss.
Absolute garbage.
Oh,
That must really sting because, as you pointed out, we were flat-footed. And when that happens, our AC is lowered. Which makes
It doesn't
easier
matter.
to hit.
Doesn't matter because my dice evidently have hepatitis as well. Crystal Ghost, you're up. What do you got?
Crystal Ghost will take a swing. Power attack is on with Borai Longsword. For natural 2. So I'm guessing that misses.
What's your total? People always
7.
say, tell us your total. Might be a hit.
7 to hit.
No, not a hit in this CR of an encounter. Brayven, you are up. You see these things just like the fireplace was vomiting them out into the room. What do you do, buddy?
Brayven's going to immediately draw a water shroud around him to protect himself because Brayven always puts Brayven first. And then is going to fire through the Crystal Ghost square at the creature in front of him.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what mine is and add whatever adjustments you need to.
You show me mine, I show you yours.
19 to hit.
19 does not hit because you were shooting through your buddy. If it was, if he wasn't there, might have hit. Might have hit. There's really no way of telling.
Yep.
Do you want to move at all?
I think I know.
I'll stay here, Alex.
You don't want to inch closer towards that dripping wall to the north? All right. Karazor, though, is standing directly next to it. Again, Karazor, you just see this wall that's just melting blackness. What do you do?
I'm gonna just as a surprise and just swings at it in shock. That is a 14 to hit.
14 misses. Rough first round here so far. Let's finish it off.
He's going to take a 5-foot step into the back into the corner of the room.
Yep. Smart, opening it up so now they can surround Crystal Ghost or at least attack Brayven. But it does open up the room for Alfonso to come in, and it is Alfonso's turn.
Can I do a knowledge check on these things, please?
Yeah, you are a very
seen anything-
knowledgeable character. How about a knowledge planes? We're in the shadow
I've seen
plane.
anything like this before. There we go. That's a 26.
Yeah, I can give you some. I can give you some juice on these guys.
Give me some juice. A little, something relevant.
You like the juice?
Useful. I like useful juice.
They are known as ghost fire elementals. They do cold damage if they hit with their slams, but it's such a supernatural cold that it has the ability to stagger you if you fail your fortitude save, as well as taking cold damage. So they can hit you so hard with this cold that you take cold damage and can literally lose a turn. So Well, become staggered at least. With a 26, I can also tell you they are vulnerable to fire.
That's very much how like blue gems worked in Diablo 2. Like it would do cold damage, and every once in a while it would freeze the enemy solid for a second or two, so you get in a couple more hits. I love this.
Oh
Ghost
yeah,
Flame.
yeah.
Anyway,
Ghost fire elementals, and they may have been created for this module.
Are they also the elemental subtype and thus immune to crits and precision damage?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Bummer. All right. So he'll get this out to everybody, and he will draw out a vial of alchemist fire and throw it at the one in the back wall.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to say that's fine. You're not really throwing around a corner. If it was standing where the crystal ghost was standing, I wouldn't. I might give you a hard time, but that's fine.
Okay. Thank you. All right. This is a roll to hit against touch AC. So
Touch AC. Nice.
yeah, roll to hit against touch AC. Sorry, let me just do the math here. Okay. That is a 16 against touch.
16 against touch is a hit.
All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Then that will explode. And it is 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. 6
and
points
then,
of fire.
And then Crystal Ghost is going to take 1 point of fire.
I don't get a reflex save.
I don't see it here. A direct hit deals 1d6 points of fire damage. Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1 point of fire damage from the splash.
Luckily, I have energy resistance fire, so I take no points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, also, Troy, you should know you're now on fire, but just for 1 round. On the next
Really?
round, you take an additional 1d6 points of fire, but you can use a full round action to extinguish the flames with the DC 15 reflex save. Obviously, you're not going to do that, but you take another 1d6 fire if you don't next round.
That's awesome. That's great.
Wait, so I do that. I have a chance to avoid that 1d6 if I roll the reflex save, or it happens regardless?
Yeah, no, you have a chance to avoid it, but it's a full round action to avoid it. And you still have to roll a DC 15 reflex save.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Well, it is their turn. All right, so walk me through it again. If I wanted to take my turn to roll the reflex save, I can try and put it out.
Correct.
Or if I don't, I take the d6 and I still have to roll the reflex save?
No, you just take the d6 and then it's gone. It's done.
And then it's gone. All right.
Yeah. just
I'm
one
not
more round.
going to. I'm going to just let it happen.
All right, come on. How about a little max damage? How about a little max damage? 5. I'll take it. 5 points of fire damage.
So 8. I'll give you the 7 points. 7 points of fire damage altogether.
So that's 13 points of damage.
That's not bad.
Not
Way to
bad for one alchemist fire flash.
Way to show up. The one here to the south is going to go first then, and is going to try and slam Crystal Ghost.
Okay.
Come on. I'm due for a Twanzoni. Had a horrible 1, and it's another fucking natural 1.
Oh!
Thinking to myself, I had the most horrible 1 to start the night, and now we're rounding out the night, and another natural 1.
Oh
Nice.
my God. Are they immune to fumbles too?
No,
all right.
no one is. No one is.
This one from Chris in Alexandria, Virginia. Hi, Chris.
Ice cold. Ice cold.
Ice cold. This one, never a dull moment. God. It's another
Let me guess,
weapon
you
damage
catch it
thing.
on fire?
It's a pain in the ass. With a sickening sensation, you realize you forgot to sharpen your weapon, your shadow hand, last
Okay.
night.
All right.
Your strike harmlessly ricochets off the target, inflicting half normal damage on your weapon's hit points. Oh, but it leaves you staggered for 1d2 turns.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, let's just
All right, so
keep-
nothing happens to the
keep
weapon,
set.
but it's staggered for 1d2 turns. All right, that really turned around at the end there, Chris. Nice
staggered
work.
for 1 turn.
Okay, staggered for a turn is great.
Yeah, I can only take a move or a standard.
Right, so if we can create a little distance, maybe.
The other one is going to go ahead and also try to slam the Crystal Ghost. Because he's there. He's standing there. Yeah. Son of a bitch, a 3! Miss. Just a big old miss. And I'll... do I want to... 5 foot step... yeah, he'll 5 foot step back next to his buddy. Next to his brother. They grew up together as Ghost Fire Elementals. It's the Crystal Ghost's turn. Crystal Ghost, you have 2 possible targets here.
The Crystal Ghost will take a swing at the target directly in front of her.
Okay.
Power attack.
Of course.
Crack die.
All right.
Okay. That's almost certainly going to miss. That's 14.
14. Big ol' miss. Do you want to try and move at all?
I don't particularly. Well, you know what? I'll take a 5 foot step so Brayven can get his shot off and Karazor can get in there and take a shot if he wants.
Okay. Yeah, my goal was to move back there and limit the amount of attackers. Let's see if it works. It is Brayven's turn.
So the northernmost shadow creature is the one that took damage from the alchemical fire, correct?
Yepers.
Then Brayven will take a 5 foot step forward, standing shoulder to shoulder with the Crystal Ghost and unleash a kinetic hydroblast. I'm a little worried to see what water does. 3 plus 8 is 11 to hit. Regular AC.
That is a miss. So Brayven
What?
steps up, fires at that dude to the north, and misses.
He's still
right
thinking
along.
about the pee on his pants.
He's still thinking about the pee. It's very distracting. Now it's just cold. This room is freezing. Karazor, you are up.
All right, Karazor summons a sudden gust of courage, pushes his way past the Crystal Ghost, and swings at the injured Shadow Elemental. Fuck! Miss. 11.
Yes.
Man.
Thanks a lot. Serving me well at Norse Foundry.
Alfonso, it's your turn. You have a chance to step up and in there to get an attack off, but you will clog the way for your other friends.
It's getting so crowded in there. He's going to... come on, man. All right, he's gonna move in and draw out a freaking vial. God,
Good. Yeah.
I mean,
awesome.
that's your whole turn. That sucks. But that's
Draw.
it's just, yeah, can't draw it. I don't think you can draw like potion-like things as part of a move action. So he moves it and he draws it in a thrilling round.
Draws it. It's their turn.
Brayven, get out of the way.
You can always
One
count
down.
on the big S for a huge turn.
The one down the bottom that is staggered will just take a standard and attempt to slam Karazor. That is a miss. And then the one to the north will do the same thing because it's kind of trapped there. A 13 misses on as well. So they're... I mean, I don't think I've rolled a double digit all night, and they're giving you every opportunity, but you guys haven't been able to hit them back, and they're always one standard action away from freezing you. Crystal Ghost, what do you want to do?
All right. Crystal Ghost is going to take a 5 foot step in and try to attack the southern one. Power attack is on. I hope also to roll above a double digit. And I do. That is a 20 to hit.
Nice. That'll hit. That'll play.
There we go. Chipping
There we
away.
go. Okay, 17 points of damage.
Holy shit, against the one to the south.
Yes.
All right, that was the first time that one's been hit. Nice big hit.
And that's magical. Magical slashing for the purposes of whatever you got going on.
You're magical. I don't care who says otherwise. Brayven,
right.
what do you got, buddy?
Brayven has no choice but to fire into melee -4 through his friend's square +4. Let's hope for some big numberinos.
Awesome. Anybody else really itchy?
19 on the die for a 23 adjusted.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Big ol' hit.
Almost max damage. That is 21 points of damage.
And that's against the guy next to Karazor or the guy next to Crystal Ghost?
Crystal Ghost.
Guy next to Crystal Ghost. What was the 2 hit? Because it was shooting through him.
So I rolled a 27 with the 19. Minus 4 is a 23. So
That's fine if you want to do it that way. That's a hit, and that's enough to kill one of the Ghost Fire Elementals.
Yeah.
Just like
Nice
smoke.
work, dude.
He dissipates into the air. There's one left, and Karazor is standing right next to it. Come on, Karazor.
Okay, so Karazor brings his great sword up to his shoulders. Says, "Back to the shadow!" Swings. That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit. Give me
There
that.
we
hit.
go.
Hey.
Finish it off.
That's 20 points of damage.
That's another dead Ghost Fire Elemental.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, that's so awesome. So they never even made contact, right?
Not contact 1. No. I had
How does it
been
make you feel, Troy?
flat-footed. It's not great. Not great. I don't know why I didn't take 2 weeks off. All you hear is that crackling sound. Freezing cold room. Shockingly colder than the rest of this place, which is already, I said, approaching freezing.
Can we
That's
investigate this fire?
Sure.
Presumably it's magical. Is there anything else? Can I do a knowledge check on it? Is it?
Brayven, can you try to put it out?
Brayven will shoot a hydrokinetic blast at it in an attempt to extinguish the flames at Alfonso's request.
Does water have any effect?
Three blast it with water. Nothing. Just
No steam?
no steam. Nothing. Doesn't even react to it.
There's no heat. There's no light. It's very strange.
well, you said it was
Are there-
colder in here. Is it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
colder.
it's sucking heat away.
Possibly.
Hit
Just
it with
another-
fire. Karazor says,
Try it.
No. And he puts
Oh,
the vial
come on.
back into his belt.
Oh, come on.
Are there logs? Like, is it wood that's burning, or is it?
There is wood, but the wood isn't catching.
The Crystal Ghost will try to dislodge the logs with her sword, or if there's a poker about, she'll use that.
Okay. You do dislodge the logs.
The fire is still going.
Fire still blazes, just floating there in space.
Can we search the room? Can I do a perception check for secret doors or anything?
Sure.
I don't know why this room was locked.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
That will be a 26.
Don't see anything.
All right.
Alfonso will put his hand in the fire. Will ease his hand toward it to see if it feels any extreme cold or heat or anything.
Ease your hand in the fire and immediately you get burnt with cold and take 4 points of damage. Like the coldest cold you've ever felt.
Let me try, Alfonso.
Pull your hand out and it's just like
And there's
looks
no
lighter in
range of
color.
it. Wow.
If
Crazy.
we were to take the time to remove every log out of the fire, would it remain burning? Or
Yeah, if you take
whatever
them all out.
anti-burning?
Yeah, that fire is just still crackling.
It makes me want to look into the flume to see what's above, but if the
Oh,
fire's
yeah.
still there, you would just die of frozenness. So
Well, I'll try it. I'll try to throw a flask of fire in there if you want.
just a
I mean,
torch? Why don't we just do a regular
Karazor,
torch?
Yeah, Karazor takes a flint steel, lights a torch, and sticks it into the fire.
Retort, stick it into the fire. And it doesn't change the fire at all. It doesn't seem to have any effect on it. But you can feel warmth from the torch a little bit. Like it might be canceling out some of that cold. It's very, very slight because the fire is much larger than the actual torch. But you don't know how or if that's even relevant.
All right.
That's just
All right.
cold.
Shall we move on to the next room?
Yes.
On
Let's do it.
to the next.
Listen at the door.
Perception.
24.
24. You don't hear anything.
All right, I'll open the door.
You open up the door. It's locked.
All right, I'll check for traps.
Perception.
26.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
All right, I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay.
I'll just take 20. I'll take 20 and pick the lock.
Take 20. Great.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's an interesting room. Let me
They're all interesting.
reveal it.
Oh, whoa. What is going on in this place?
Oh, weird. The stairs in there too.
It is
Something.
an elegant room, resembling similar in a way to the dining room where you feasted with Anya Baroy, but different, turned around, smaller, cramped. On this table that stretches from the north to the south is a feast fit for a great lord. And you see a stairway in the northwest corner of the room leading up to the west. Again, that wall just drips with black ichor. Unlike much of the dark and imposing rooms you've been in so far, the decor of this place, there's something almost inviting about this room. It's a beautiful table setting.
Go on.
It looks like someone is going out of their way to make this room seem nice, seem inviting, hospitable.
The brothers. Trying to make it livable, this prison.
What do you do?
Or the Crystal Ghost will step inside and examine the food on the table. Does it appear to be
Go
real?
inside, and you examine the food on the table. And you're looking at like a leg of lamb with perhaps some mint jelly next to it.
Ooh.
And potatoes, and carrots. As you sit there looking, something seems very, very strange. And you see next to one of the carrots, slowly, another carrot is being stitched out of thin air before your very eyes.
What?
And we'll see you next week.
Oh, what is going on?
Food torture. Food torture.
And by next week, I mean tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, because we're playing all weekend long.
Non-stop Pathfinder.
Finishing Book 1 of Strange Aeons. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right back here on this channel. Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Sunday, the big finale, 4 p.m. Eastern. There's a good chance I'll survive. If anyone does, it'll be me and not the PCs. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you at the after party.
Bye.
See you at the party. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.